Today's fam, what's crack-a-lackin', my friends? We're back with yet again another UCF Knights Dynasty Mode episode number 3. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Let's not forget that we've won our last 2 games thanks to 2 second half mystery runs, I guess you'd say. But I really don't care. I could honestly care less. We won. That's all that matters. I don't care if we won by a single point. We won. We also have some coach points to spend this week, so let's get that done. I think what I really want to focus on during this series is definitely scouting, so I'm going to go ahead and get the scouting recruiter tab. So here are the 4 things we did go ahead and buy in this tab. We upgraded the quarterback to tier 2, which now we can scout them, and the recruiting steps that we do put into it will cost less points. We've also purchased the wide receiver / tight end fully timed to scout and the O-line fully timed to scout, because I've noticed in this game, if you don't have a good offensive line, you're not winning a single game. So I want to try to establish that right off the bat. That is all of the coach points we do have though, so let's get into the recruiting. Also, just a little recap from last week, we did beat Sam Houston 21-28. KJ Jefferson threw for 326 yards compared to 3 touchdowns and an interception, and going 17 for 24 with a 70% completion percentage. He also ran the ball 13 times for 107 yards and a touchdown, and then RJ Harvey 9 carries for 17 yards and 4 broken tackles. Receiving though, RJ Harvey is a dog. 8 catches, 112 yards and a touchdown. Kobe Hudson had 3 and 93. Xavier Townsend had 2 and 37, and Chauncey Magwood 1 catch for 34 yards and a touchdown. Also, Penny Boone had a touchdown as well. Our offensive line this game was, I'd say, pretty decent, but considering the fact that KJ Jefferson had to scramble about 300 times during that game, kind of does concern me. That's why we're going to try to focus on the offensive line a little bit more in the scouting. No sacks this game, no for our defense, but we did have 2 interceptions, 1 to Deshaun Pace and 1 to Brandon Adams. I'd like to say one of our bright spots on defense is Ethan Barr. He is a senior. He's already been redshirted and he's already played more than 1 game, so even if we did want to redshirt him, we can't. But I really like the way he's been playing for us these past 2 games. I know we're only 2 games in, but his presence is bringing a bear with me, I guess you'd say, on defense, because our defense is not too good. It's like if we're allowing 24 and 21 points against bottom feeders and basically the college football in general, then I don't know how this TCU game is going to go, so it should be interesting. But it is time to check out our recruiting board, which I think I'm going to somewhat try to reset. I'm going to pop it up on the screen right now. Someone in the comments told me you can change the pipeline. That's why I'm only getting guys from Florida, recruits from Florida, I guess you'd say. But I appreciate you. Shout out to you. And I did go ahead and take a look at that, and we have so many quarterbacks we were trying to recruit from day one. The game's now been out for about 4 days, and I'm starting to actually learn how to scout. And with our goal, we were trying to go for so many 4-star recruits, and I think we just have to overall revamp this, recruiting board. So what I am going to do here is basically revamp our recruiting board, and I'll be back with you guys and show you guys a little update on who we actually want to target this season. All right, so I have fixed our recruiting board a little bit. I kind of just went out and fixed our targets and who we were actually aiming for, and I feel like last time we were just going after too many 4 or 5 stars. I did want to mix it around a little bit and kind of go for our best interests for this team. We're offering 25 points to a quarterback. We're already trying to focus our main spot as a quarterback. Basically, we don't need to offer all these points to basically everyone in the recruiting board. We've only offered 13 out of our 35 scholarships. We are going to offer John Clapp one of them. We're also going to contact his friends and family, try to get him on the list here. And then Jason Hawker, another guy I just added to our recruiting board. I really want to land him. He's an outside linebacker or a right outside linebacker. I feel like this would be a good addition to our team. And cornerback Hakeem Ajulari. I'm not even going to try, but that's another guy we're going to be trying to recruit. I think cornerback is very important to me in this game as well, so I don't want to just go after all offensive players because defense is important too. And we're going after way too many wide receivers, I'm starting to notice. On the offensive line though, James Carney, a guy that I would really like to land. Right now we are 7th in his INT, so in his interest we're only 7th, but it's possible we can get up there. Also, Jose Mauch, who we offered a scholarship to last episode, I believe. He's going to get a scholarship, or not a scholarship. We're going to try to bump his interest up a little bit. And then Alan Trueblood is going to get a scholarship, putting our scholarships at 18 now. We're also going to DM him and search his social media. And then Jaheel Duff is going to get a scholarship as well, and we're going to contact his friends and family. And then Ian Ukulari, kicker, he's going to get a scholarship. And then Adrian Little, why not? Let's get a punter in there as well. Gabriel Hickson's going to get one of our last scholarships for this episode, and we're going to DM him. And then Alpha Putu, another guy, is going to get a scholarship, and we're going to DM him as well. I don't believe anyone is ready for visits yet, or maybe actually, yes, they are. Okay, perfect. I think what's really important here is definitely running back, but a cornerback would really solidify our defense, and I think we need one. We're going to give Hakeem Hujulari, which I really need to learn his name saying if I want to add him to the team, but we're going to schedule a visit with him, and we're going to schedule it for potentially the Colorado game, I'm thinking. That's actually a terrible idea, because if we lose, he's probably not going to come here. I'm going to go week 4 with the bye, only because the quicker that we do offer him, a visit, the quicker he could potentially sign with us. And then George Isadorit's also going to get a visit. He's going to come week 4 on the bye as well. He's very interested in the playing style, so that's good to know, and we have 5 more points, so why not go throw in another scholarship to someone? So DeAndre Gaskins, today is your lucky day. You're going to get our last scholarship or last points of the video, and it is time to play this game against TCU. TCU is an 84 overall with an 84 overall offense and an 85 defense. We're going to be rocking the all-white uniforms for this game against TCU and the white and gold helmet. And for TCU, they're going to be rocking the black jerseys with the black helmet and the purple pants. The question is, can the Knights go into TCU and steal a win and start the season off 3-0 and potentially get ranked in the top 25 after this week? We have 2 2-0 teams getting at it. Sponsored by Allstate. Let's get into it. Also in this game, if you guys have not figured out exactly how to set up your coach adjustments on defense, I actually found something that is pretty interesting to see. If you put your flats at 30, normally the flats get stopped every single play. Just wanted to throw that in there in case you guys wanted to know how to set that up. TCU is running this fast-paced offense, which I completely hate. I never really liked it. I keep seeing teams doing it, and it's starting to get really annoying, and they have a lot of time to throw this ball. Can we get to him when we get to the quarterback? He's going to be brought down for a sack on 3rd and 4, and that's going to force TCU to punt on their first possession of the game. What a way to start this game for our defense. We go into TCU and we force a 3-and-out to start the ball game. Now we have a little punt return here. I think that's Magwood. He's going to be back deep. Let's see if he can get some space and potentially return this one. What a spin move right there. And we're going to have the ball in great field position at the 38-yard line. We have a matchup to watch. Kobe Hudson, first play for our offense to start this game. KJ Jefferson's going to keep this one up to keeper, and he's going to have a wide open hole right up the middle to pick up 14. 1st and 10 now with 5:10 to go in this quarter. The rush is coming. KJ Jefferson has time. He delivers a ball, and that is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown, and that is Kobe Hudson, who we highlighted to start this drive off on only the 2nd play of the drive. For the UCF Knights offense, we punch it in for 6. And just like that, to start this game, 2 plays, 38 yards, and 42 seconds of time, the Knights are on the board. The quarterback for TCU is Hoover. I think he should be an interesting player throughout this game, and they're going to have a wide open hole. What a block from the TCU offensive guard, and he sets up Jeremy Payne to go 30 yards. 2nd and 11 now with 4:25 to go in this quarter. Hoover's going to drop back. He has time to throw this ball. Is he going to be able to make the throw? And no, he's going to get sacked by Malachi Lawrence, now resulting in a 3rd and 15. That's 2 sacks for our defense today in only the first quarter. 3rd and 15 now. Hoover's in the shotgun. He's going to get a lot of time here. He has some open guys, and he's going to get sacked again. 3 sacks for our defense to start this game off in only the first quarter, and now TCU is going to have to punt here. They're going to send this one away, and that is not Magwood. I think that's actually Arnold back there on the punt return right now, and he has some space. Arnold's going to bring this ball out to the 50-yard line, and the Knights are going to be starting in great field position for the 2nd time today. The 2nd drive, Harvey has space, and what a run by Harvey to pick up about 30 on the play. This Knights offense is looking really good right now. KJ Jefferson's going to throw to Magwood, and Magwood's going to be able to pick up about 9. 2nd and 1 now. Harvey's going to go in motion here. Jefferson has time to deliver this ball to Harvey. Harvey's going to make a little spin move, and Harvey's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Knights go on the board once again. Early starting to this game, the Knights go up 13-0. As we know, recently the Knights have had trouble scoring in the first half of games to start this season, and today they're having no trouble at all. And UCF's going to take this ball out again, and now they're going to start their 12-yard line again. I don't understand why they keep taking this ball out. What a start the Knights have made on defense and offense this game. They're giving up no time at all, and that's going to be a safety. And the Knights defense in 3 drives gets 5 sacks. And we get 2 points on top of it, and we're going to be receiving the ball. Let's see if we can get another drive with good field position here as we have space, and we're going to get this ball at the 45. Now we're going to be starting at the basically 50 again. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know what's going on in this game, but we have space again. Harvey's going to make a move and pick up the 1st down, and the Knights are rolling. 1st and 10 for the Knights again, as they just cannot be stopped right now. We have a wide open receiver. He's going to take this one into the end zone, and that's Magwood for another Knights touchdown in the first quarter. Magwood with a touchdown. Now the Knights go up 23-0 in the first quarter. And right now the Knights just cannot be stopped as they're going to run the ball here, and he's going to get stuffed again. I don't know what happened to this Knights defense, but they are putting on a complete show this game. And at the end of the first quarter, we're up 23-0. I know it's only the first quarter, but we're going into TCU and we put up 23 points and they have nothing in the first quarter. They don't even have positive yardage right now. Like I said, I don't know what went on overnight with this Knights defense, but they are putting on a complete show, not even at home. 3rd and 15 now for TCU. Let's see if the Knights defense can get yet again another stop this game, and that ball is going to be almost intercepted. That's going to result in another 3 and out. That's going to force TCU to punt again and potentially good field position for the Knights again. We have space on the outside here. Can we bring this one into the end zone? We're going to get a little spin move action, and we're going to be starting out at our 13-yard line, and the Knights are looking good. 1st and 10, Jefferson in the shotgun. It's going to be a play action pass. Jefferson has time here. Jefferson's going to try to take off. He's going to get the block and bring this one into the end zone for yet again another Knights touchdown. And with the extra point, the Knights are now up 30-0 in the second quarter. Start, I should say, and we are not wasting any time with these drives. So we are just piling on points at this point. Let's hope we can do this all game long. 1st and 10 for TCU. Now we're going to bring a little pressure off the edge, and they're going to get room up the middle, but they're only going to pick up 4. 2nd and 6 now for TCU. Let's see if they run this ball with Cook again, and they are. They're going to give it to Cook, and he's going to get stuffed for a loss of 5. We have a 1st and 10 with 4:15 to go in this quarter. Jefferson's going to toss this ball to Harvey. Harvey has space on the outside. Harvey's going to make a move, pick up the 1st down, and break another tackle, and Harvey's going to bring this ball to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Knights again. Let's see if we can get something going. Harvey's going to break a tackle. Harvey's going to pick up the 1st down. 2nd and 3 for the Knights as they are in the red zone now. KJ Jefferson has all the time in the world. He's going to throw up a deep ball, and that one's going to be dropped. 3rd and 3 for the Knights at the 20-yard line as they are approaching the red zone. Can they get this 1st down? No, Harvey's going to be able to run and pick up the 1st down and bring this game to the 2-minute warning. After the 2-minute warning now, we have a 1st and 10 for the Knights. Jefferson's going to drop back. He's going to have time, and he's going to give this ball to Harvey, and he's going to bring it into the end zone for another Knights touchdown. This game is just completely insane. The first half of football, we put up 37 points, sorry. 1st and 10 for TCU. Hoover's in the shotgun here. Let's see if they can get something going for them. They're going to have an open receiver, and that's just going to hit him in the back of the helmet. And they finally snap the ball, and it's going to be a pass play as I kind of sent the blitz, which could mess this play up here, and that's going to be caught for the 1st down as I clicked on the user, and they're going to get a 1st down. 1st and 10 now for TCU as they did pick up the 1st down, the very long 1st down, I should say. And they're going to have a wide open receiver again. He's going to be able to pick up the 1st down, and now TCU's moving as they're going to use one of their 3 timeouts. 1st and 10 for TCU again as they have a lot of time to throw this ball. They're only going to pick up about a yard, and they're going to have to use one of their timeouts again, down 37. 3rd and 1 now for TCU. Let's see if Hoover can finally get time to throw this ball, and he's not going to get any time at all as we're going to use one of our timeouts, and that's going to force TCU to kick a field goal here. Let's see if maybe we can get a block on this field goal and not let them score at all, and they're going to put this up, and they're going to score their first points of the game. With only 8 seconds to go in this half, let's see if the Knights can put up some more points here potentially. Jefferson has time in the pocket. Jefferson has a wide open receiver in the end zone, and the Knights are going to score yet again another touchdown, putting them now up 43-3 with only 1 second remaining in this half. The Knights are going to go up by 41 points heading into the locker room, and the Knights are now out of the locker room, and we have a 1st and 10 to start this ball game out. Harvey's going to go into motion. Harvey has space on the outside. Harvey's going to break a tackle here. Harvey's in trouble, and Harvey's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 13 now as we have a running back, Harvey, in the backfield. Jefferson has space on the outside. He's going to try to take this one. Jefferson's going to try to spin, and he's going to pick up about 10. 3rd and 3 now for the Knights. Can they convert here to start this half off? Jefferson's going to throw this ball to Kobe, and Kobe's going to break a tackle. Kobe has a lot of space on the outside. Kobe's going to make a spin move. What a play by Kobe. Kobe's going to break another tackle, and Kobe Hudson is going to bring this one into the end zone, and the Knights are completely unstoppable this ball game. 1st and 10 now for TCU as they're probably going to throw this ball down by multiple points. They're going to try to run, and they're not going to have any space at all. Nobody can stop these Knights, up 51-3 in the 3rd quarter of this ball game as they have a lot of time in the world, and they're going to get sacked for the 10th time today. And the Knights defense is just basically the greatest of all time, putting up 10 sacks. I don't even know if that's a record or not. I'm going to have to look that up. But the Knights are just unstoppable right now. So now on the return, let's see if we can get us in good field position, and we pretty much are. So now we're going to go all the way down to the 10-yard line to start this drive off. Jefferson now in the shotgun. He's going to give this ball to Harvey. Harvey has space on the outside. Harvey's going to do another spin move, and Harvey's going to take this one into the end zone for the, I think, like 20th touchdown of the game. There's got to come to some point where we have to, you know, put our backups in, and it might be coming up next drive because we're up 58-3. I don't see a reason to keep KJ and Harvey and Kobe in the game when, you know, say they get hurt. We're going to wind up regretting that late in the season. First and 10 now for the Horned Frogs as they're going to look to throw this ball, and they're going to be able to pick up about 9 on the play, setting us up for a second and short. Second and inches now for TCU, and let's see if they can pick up the first down here. Hoover's going to back up, and that ball's going to be intercepted. And the Knights, yet again, another defensive play to set us up in perfect field position. Second and 2 now, and we have made a change on offense, basically putting all of our starters on the bench for the rest of this game as we're up 58-3. I don't see a reason to keep them in as Penny Boone's going to pick up the first down. Second and 7 for the Knights. Ja'Cory Brown now in the backfield playing quarterback for us, and we have a wide open receiver again. It doesn't matter who's in the game. The Knights just cannot be stopped at TCU's home field, and the Knights now go up 65-3. This is a dominant win for the Knights. I know the game's not over yet, but this is what you call a statement victory. We go into TCU, the 2-0 TCU Horned Frogs, and we blow them out completely all over the board. Our backups are getting reps. Our backups are literally basically taking them down. You know, this is a dominant win for the Knights when they do finish this one off. I don't see us, you know, really losing this game, and Hoover's going to get sacked once again for the 11th sack for our defense. Shout out to TCU. We really appreciate the little one-on-one practice here, and Hoover's going to have time to throw this ball. He's actually going to take off here, and Hoover is going to slide and pick up about 6 on the play. He has negative 51 rushing yards. Let's see if we can get our first punt return touchdown of the season. That would be pretty cool, as we have a new receiver in the backfield returning punts. He's going to break a tackle here. He has space on the outside. There is no way. And I spin and I mess it up. Okay, I think something happened to Ja'Cory. He might be hurt. We're going to have to check that out in a second because I did not put Jefferson in this ball game. On that touchdown pass, he did get hurt, so now we're putting in Colson in the game, who is our freshman quarterback. We might as well get him some reps, and we're going to have to pick up the first down here as I try to dive for that touchdown. We fall down at the 2. If I would have not dived, we had a wide open hole. First and goal now for the Knights, up by a lot, I'd say. I really don't understand how, and he scored another touchdown. I don't know how this is happening. Going into this game, I did not think we would be playing with our freshman quarterback up 71-3 against TCU. This is just complete, utter dominance right here. We are the dominant one. There is no way TCU fans, TCU players, coaches, I don't care what it is, would never talk trash to the Knights ever again. They're losing by 69 points in this game. Like, if you're getting beat 69 points, you need to never even show yourself on the field ever again. Third and 28 here. We're going to try to bring the pressure. I really want to get another safety here. He's just going to throw this ball up, and that's just not a good decision. Why? Why do you decide to do that? And we're going to put up another touchdown. Anton Jackson with the 18-yard pick 6. And your UCF Knights are going to walk out of here with a huge statement victory, beating the TCU Horned Frogs 79-3. Like I said, going into this game, I did not see this happening at all. I'm not even sure how it happened, but KJ Jefferson in the 2 quarters he did play, 241 yards and 7 touchdowns with a 90% completion percentage. What a game from KJ Jefferson, basically saying, you know, he's the starter on this team. There's no questions asked. He comes out, and even the backups put up points against, you know, this TCU team, and what a dominant way to say we are basically the best team in college football. And we are on our bye week number 4, so next week we will be basically simming our bye and taking care of all that, and then playing our very next game against Florida, I believe, or Colorado. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on so you never miss another video from the GOAT Who Days himself. Till next time.